What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another weekly update for the gold version of Mega Man X Dive for April 10th, 2024. So there was a new login bonus. I have a screenshot of that like I usually do. And there's a login bonus. Let's take a look at the notices real quick here. Just make sure this is okay. Yeah, that is from last week. Just make sure nothing is changing. Ooh, kernel updates. Okay, this could be cool. Okay, so now I get 2 activation of Blinking Slash. It still doesn't tell you what percentage of Kernel's attack is used, which I don't know why they're doing this now. Like, just tell us how much it is. Yeah, like, look, even over here, it tells you how much of the percentage it is. So just put that information in the notice board as well. I don't understand why they're all of a sudden they're just like, yeah, no, we're not gonna put this information in the notice board. Look right here, it says 572.5% of your attack. Just put that in the notes board also. And we're back over here. Range increase of 30%. 2 seconds to show time for modifier 2. CQC. Looks like the same as before. Maybe a little bit more damage rate. I don't remember if it was 20% before. Alright, huge shock gives 2 activations of this too. It's quite nice. Harden, don't really care about that. Power increase by 20%. Mobility prep time down by 20%. Okay, not bad. Summon Sentinel. Sure. They actually left this passive alone, which is wild to me because this is so situational. Whereas other passives and other characters have passives that are like, you know, work close to all the time. All right, but then we have Summon Sentinel, which only really works in certain matchups, but whatever. Class of Conviction, increase damage by 20%. Okay, that's nice. I think it used to be a little bit less than that before. I think it was like 10%. Cause Confusion. Yep, seems mostly the same. I think there's a passive later on that makes this guaranteed confusion, which is quite nice. But it doesn't ignore like preventive shield or anything, so there is counterplay to that. Melee Mastery, 30% equipping a melee weapon, not bad. Military Honors, gain preventive shield protects you against all damage. Still don't like that wording because preventive shield tends to mean you know, status shield. This is what we call preventive shield. Second cooldown. Life wagering resolve when attacked by a player, reduce damage taken by 35% classification. Okay. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Reduce damage taken by 35%. So that's in PvP. So that's good. So you have damage amp by 20%, damage by 35%, and a further 35% damage amp when using a melee weapon, which you want to use with Kernel anyway. Melee adaptability, reduce damage taken by 25% equipping a melee weapon. Okay. Shockwave, just a shockwave, plus confusion equipping a melee weapons. Okay. I think that's the same as well. And then you get a shield every 6 seconds with that. Okay. Secret DNA slot 4. There's nothing here. Okay. Okay, so luckily it's actually in here. So Rep Force player killer secret. Building versus a player increases damage by 8%, decrease damage taken by 15%. Not too bad. Okay, pretty very interesting there for that. But at least we can actually see this in game as opposed to it like, you know, just not being here right now. Alright, so Iris another. Okay. 2 seconds to showtime, it's a buff there. Chip 1 scatter. I think this is roughly the same. I just would like them to put what the actual damage percentages are, because I don't know why they started doing it and then they're just like, no, let's just not do that anymore, especially on stuff like this, because it doesn't tell you in game what these are. So like having this information would be fantastic, but no, they don't want to do that for whatever reason. Thunder increase damage by 25%. Encounter stance is 1 activation. 2 seconds to down upon activation, which is nice. I do actually really like this skill. Follow up protocol and hit encounter stand gets a movement speed buff by 40%. Nice. Brawling protocol. Enhanced defense. It can attack twice, which is nice. And clear tranquil, taking counter stand roll negative stats that you currently have. Pass 1, Thunderbolt Flash. Most terrain. See, like, why? I don't understand. This one right here, it shows you. It's like 170% attack damage to targets. Why doesn't it just? Why? I don't get it. Nah, they've got to be doing this on purpose. There's no way. Boost damage 30% with a melee weapon. Not bad. Fusion, getting stage. Once every 60 seconds. Okay. Now, this used to be... Wait. This used to be, I think, once per stage. Once every 60 seconds is fine, though. That's better than it only... Actually, was it always? Okay, I just double-checked, and it was... it used to just be once per stage, like I thought. It doesn't tell us how much the damage increase is. According to the wiki, it's 25%, but this could have been buffed. Okay, it wasn't listed in the character's passives either, so I actually have no idea if it was buffed or not. For the increase you get, it has been buffed because it can activate more than once a stage, though. So I mean, I guess at least that's nice. Any counter stance or restore HP equal to 12% of your max HP. Trigger once for each counter stance. Restriction off. You target slash after counter stance to be able to use lightning flash again. Once up to 5 seconds and enhance the effect of fusion by 30%, which you don't even tell us what the. I really don't like how they have a passive like it's like, oh, increase effect of this by X%, but they don't tell us what this is. So what are we getting 30% of? You know, like why? Anyway, melee mastery increase damage 35% with no melee weapon. Mobility, put time lightning flash reduced by 20%. You can use it once every 50 seconds. Okay, that's nice there. It's better than once every 60 seconds at least. Sublime and counter stance. All targets irremovable invulnerability. What? Remove invulnerability interference that ignores preventive shield nullifies weak break invulnerability. Okay. Once per counter stance, we need a target under this effect with the slash and counter stance. Damage is doubled. Okay, cool. Secret slot 5. Replica Saber Power Secret with 2 melee weapon. Use damage by 18%. Use damage taken by 12%. Not bad. Super Base gets a secret R DNA here. Super double secret 2 busters. Increase damage by 25%. Okay. I guess he just didn't have one before. Some other characters don't have one right now either. Like I'm pretty sure Base Cross Mega Man doesn't have one. I don't think Dive Cross Mega Man has one. Those are the two that jumped to mind that were recently changed. I'm not sure if anyone got buffed last week. I don't remember if Easter Roll got one. Easter Roll probably has one. I don't remember. Versus Neon Tiger, raid boss rank awards. Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, are you gonna tell me what it does? Or all right, here we go. First is raid boss killer, or first is boss killer. Yellow blue attacking a boss character increase damage by 16% or 22%. That's actually really good for bossing. Boss healing hitting a boss character. That's actually okay. That's a really nice card for you fighting raid bosses. Not as nice as I would like, in the sense that you cannot stack the second effect, but you can stack the first effect because this triggers off yellow blue. If you want the second effect, that you need yellow blue green. Unfortunately, so you won't be able to stack the second effect, but you'll be able to stack the first boss killer. So I mean, that is still quite nice. Following that, new raid boss here. This isn't a guild raid boss. This is like a server raid boss. We're already on the 3rd boss already for this. So I was not expecting to be that far already. Contribution rewards, come see these. You contribute to the rewards, or to taking on the raid boss, you get some of these. Crusader rewards, like, kind of standard things here. Participate, you get some of those. And the ranking rewards, I believe. Okay, so is it only, does everyone get it, or is it only the... Okay, so it's only the top 500 get at least one copy of the Fierce Neon Tiger. Okay, so if you want a copy of Fierce Neon Tiger, you have to at least be top 500, which, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It incentivizes people to actually try for the raid bosses. So I do think that's nice, but obviously it'd be better if everyone could get it, but I don't even think there's that many people on my server to be under 500. So I feel like most people will probably end up getting at least one copy of Fierce Neon Tiger anyway. Heading over to the shop, as usual, get your free daily pack there. Do not forget that. Other than that, as usual, like, I don't recommend anything aside from the daily packs, daily drop, daily AP, daily boost. You could get some other stuff if you want, like I said, or like I mentioned frequently, like you can get super limited vouchers, but I really don't recommend those. Daily DNA packs as well, but again, I just don't recommend like anything else here if you're going to be spending your actual money. The event is still around for another week, so if you have not finished up the Easter egg zeros to collect. Be sure to finish that up and collect your rewards here. Again, I recommend at least getting up to phase 5. If you don't want to grind the whole event, just because phase 5 is less phase with elemental metals. And coming over, take a look at the banners. The popularity pickup banner is actually still here. I didn't realize it was still going to be here, but if you wanted Ultima Armor X, Awaken Zero, Destructive Laser, or Nightmare, you can get one of those here. The Easter Roll banner is still here as well. And here we have a popularity pickup banner for between Super Base and Iris Another. You can use your tickets here if you want, but I'm pretty sure I have both of these. I know I have Super Base. I think I have Iris Another too. Pretty sure that I do. So again, another banner I will be skipping. So my ticket will probably be stockpiled until, I don't know, end of service, I guess, because there's nothing I really want. And there is the festival special character capsule, which I don't think was on the notice board at all. Basically for this one, it says 500 elemental metals, but don't get too excited because if you notice, the back on this one's yellow, so that means if you use paid elemental metals, and you're guaranteed certain things with depending on the amount of pulls you're on. So you're guaranteed at least S rank character or weapon every multi-pull, so that's not too bad, but the pool for this is I believe is quite big. And then S rank festival character guaranteed on the 2nd, 10th, and 5th 10 pull. So if I come over here, you're guaranteed the S rank weapon or character every 10 pull, but you got to remember, one, these are paid elemental metals, so if you wanted something in a limited pool, you have a very low chance of getting it. And just like look at how many, there's so many S ranks in here, because it's not only the limited, it's not only from the limited pool of like the seasonal characters and things like that. There's also the regular pool of characters as well. Following that, I believe it's just the, okay, so there's limited weapons in here as well, but again, it's gonna be some limited weapons alongside the regular. Actually, looks like just Freezing Dominator's only limited weapon in here. Wait, what? Is that supposed to be in there? Is it just supposed to be Freezing Dominator? That was a limited weapon, huh? All right. Well, in either case, I don't know if if Freezing Dominator is supposed to now be like part of the regular pool, or if they're just doing that because Freezing Dominator is reran recently. But yeah, that's strange because that is a part of the limited weapon pool. But yeah, I think that's basically it for this week. Yeah, they didn't even mention that banner was here in the notice board, which is weird. You'd think they would mention that, but I mean, sure, whatever. Anyway, if there is a live stream later today, as usual, I'll have the YouTube short for that with the codes going up. Well, Easter Roll did have one. Okay. Other than that, seems like a bit of a slower week again. Just some raid bossing stuff, which isn't a bad thing at all. But yeah, if anyone is pulling, good luck on your pulls. Hopefully you get whatever you're chasing after, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.